Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, there's the unmistakable figure of Luis Suarez, the sharpest of sharpshooters, both for club and country, Jim.
Well, I'll add the word razor sharp to that, Peter.
And of course, when he moved to the cap, and the shots! Cafu gets good distance on it. Ferdinand. And here's Messi. Royce. Roberto Carlos. Now Mbappe. Oh, he's caught it there, it's a free kick. He's not taking it long, and that's going to be a booking. No draw this time. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Cannavaro. Let's go for a throw-in. Pass just didn't quite work. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And they're quick to get it back. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. He's found a way through. Looking for the run. And he's picked it up out wide. Royce. Brazil are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Suarez receives it in a good position here. Across the quarter, did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. There's Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi. Messi driving forwards. Big chance! Beckenbauer is there and he can get that clear. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get it through? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Oh, that's nice. Edmilson. Messi. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front. Messi! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you. Oh, that's and a shot! And he was alert to it. Goes down, but nothing given.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now, can they get him away? Royce providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Pedri. Barcelona finding their passes. Now it's Messi. Ferdinand makes the interception. Messi. Now it's Doué. Now can they get it back? Doué was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking to play him in. He has found the way through. And it's Vieira. Passing nice and neat. Dewey gets flagged offside. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
Brazil are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Real chance! Ambitious ball here. Nice. Ended up in no man's land. Vieira. Edmilson. Oh, such a clever touch. Pirlo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Royce. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's fabulous. Plenty to aim at here. And he shoots! He scored! Deep into first half stoppage time. A crucial goal. And we've reached half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Either side holding back here, it has been quite a half this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And we are back underway.
Brazil can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Dewey quietly revving up. Dewey on a charge down the left. Chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Ferdinand. Yeah. That's Cannavaro. And Edmilson. Thuram. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Shot! Surely! Defending of the desperate variety. Spread it left. That's been cut out, well played. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Looking for options for movement. There's a sharp little ball here. Del Piero. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to...
And Del Piero!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Engages and forces him off the ball. That was not gone well. And it's Royce. And it's made its way to him. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Closing in on goal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently lost the contest. Casillas gets rid without sophistication. Well, that's well seen too. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 9, camisa 11, camisa 22,
Rotary Costa.
camisa 10.
He's gone for goal.
Camisa 7.
Good strike. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Camisa 18.
Beckenbauer cuts out the pass.
Camisa
Great
24.
vision.
Camisa 8. Camisa
Cafu.
26. Substituição.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
He is through here. Here comes the corner. Brazil with the corner. They're first. A well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Knocks it into space. Rummenigge. And now a sudden chance to counter. Half an hour gone in the second half. Owen. That's a decent ball.
Brazil really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Forlan. Oh, well measured. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he cuts out the supply. Tries to play it through. Barella. And it's Vieira. Out towards the flank. Barella. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Nielsen. Vieira. Lovely Forlan! Iniesta plays it short. Lovely, now then. He is just correct for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Maradona. Threads one in. Will play through for the white man. He's cut it out. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Iniesta. Oh, good read. Ball is over the line. And that is expertly dealt with. Barella. That's at the end. Brazil perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
And it's Van Basten. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Del Piero. Great chance! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Oh, what has happened here? Up he goes! He's missed, but not by that far.
Van Basten certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Brazil leading here thanks to that early goal, 1-0 the score. And it's Batistuta. And he was alert to it. And that has been clubbed away. Nuno Mendes. And a chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Nuno Mendes certainly looked like he fancied himself to pull that off. A bit more composure, it would have been a different story, Peter.
That's a sharp pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rijkaard tries to play it through. Delivers the ball. Tries a shot! That's really well manoeuvred. Could move up a gear here. Cute ball, now how can he reach it? Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit...
It's Van Basten! Oh, that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. Should get the job done. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's a key interception. Hakimi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Messi brilliantly cut out.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. They're shot a goal! They've done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Kukcu is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Conte. Showing good feet. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he welcomes it in. That's really well cleared. Brazil have reclaimed it. Kante running with the ball. Nicely aimed pass. Kukcu. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. Oh, well played, well played. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Mendes chasing after it. And here's Van Basten. Oh, good read. Now it's Messi.
Hakimi, it's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Kukcu. And it's Mendes. Look at the space here. Driving through the middle.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de
Pass has
acréscimo.
been well intercepted. Conte. Hakimi picks it up out wide. Threads one in. Now it's Mbappe. And that could send him on his way. And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Conte. Kukcu. Oh, super find. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's there to get it away. Hakimi. Can he get on the end of this? Looking for the run. Played into space out wide. That has been cut short. Van der Ven leads it forward. And it's Del Piero. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, red, nice interception. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Engages and forces him off the ball. And the pass is intercepted. Beckenbauer. And he's managed to get rid. Kukcu. Van Basten. Conte. Puskas has created one goal already. Puskas showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Ronaldinho. Cafu. Mbappe! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Camisa 10.
Timber.
Ronaldinho. Camisa 9.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
Camisa 22.
Pedri.
Deixando a entrada de camisa 26.
Oh, he's been there. Goal, Brazil! Into the lead once more. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Shoots to shoot! Oh, he's hit the bar! He won't be happy with that one. Nicely weighted ball. Neymar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Neymar! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Neymar quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, good looking ball. Maradona. This is gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's got away. Ball is over the line. He's cut it out.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that is high.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Szoboszlai. Can he get it through? Foden receives it in a big chance! Really well taken goal. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Now it's Owen. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Great vision. Can he finish? Goal, Brazil! And they've got their lead back. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Brazil take the lead.
Looking.
Oh, what a climb! It's in! 20 minutes, and we're all square again! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And here's Correa. And he's got the beating of his man. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Ended up in no man's land. Mohamed Salah. That's been slipped through. It's Neymar! That's fallen kindly here. Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Brazil take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And time is up. Brazil have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Brasil e
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
So the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
This is the time you need that pace.
Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Rijkaard. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe! Oh, it's hit a post. Cafu. Ah, looks a smashing ball. That's a simple one for the keeper. Early ball out from the back. Roberto Carlos. No, that's been intercepted. That looks a decent ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And this is Cruyff. Short changes him with that pass. Mbappe shoots! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. So the game's first significant moments, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Dixon. Somewhat off target, and it's Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to pass it through. He'll play through for the white man, and he was alert to it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. No joy this time. Rijkaard has a look and plays it forward. Ruliger. Promising position. He's got full. It's in. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Messi. Looking for the run. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Cafu. And it's Messi. That was not gone well. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Dixon. It's Bergomi. Cannavaro. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? interception. Poland have a free kick. And he has shown a yellow card. Bergomi. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Yamal. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Bullet. There's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Poland with the corner, they're first. Cleared away. And the pass is intercepted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bullet. Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Del Piero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bullet. No, he's not getting any further than that. And it's made its way to him. And chance! They scored! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Poland go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all you need is to try and maintain it.
Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Cruyff, Ruliger, takes a shot! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an... And the first 45 minutes are up.
Senhoras e senhores, temos o prazer de informar que os programas da partida de hoje estão disponíveis nos balcões ao lado dos portões.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Bullet. He's looking wide. Crossing rises! Oh, that was no routine save.
Right, actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Bullet with the short one. Yamal's up he goes! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Rummenigge demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So now the difference is 3.
Hunt and Jamal.
Poland finding their passes.
Del Piero.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they need to have a very good conversion rate.
Rijkaard.
Cafu threads one in. Messi.
Dida claims captain.
Triol. Can he get it through?
And he's picked it up out wide.
Chance to deliver. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Went with his head but couldn't steer it in.
Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi
He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, did he?
That is a brilliant interception.
Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Cruyff. Great vision. Now it's Messi. It's gone for a throw-in. And that's it. That's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beckett alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to...
He's tried one! Oh, just over.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Big chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And he's gone backward here.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
And it's hoisted clear. Oh, it's a great ball here.
Has a shot! Oh, just lacks a decent finish.
Bellingham probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi threads one in.
Ronaldinho.
Cannavaro gets rid without sophistication.
Del Piero. And Del Piero! Oh, that is very close.
Del Piero brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Bam! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Chelsea have their second corner now.
And now they can spring out of defence.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Bebeto showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Cafu. And that is a little undercooked.
Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before or since.
In what regard?
Well, with his pace, skills and his overlapping runs, he effectively revolutionised the role. He turned the fullback into a...
Goes for a shot! Goal! Brazil!
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
That pass just didn't quite work. And that was very necessary. He is slightly undercooked, that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's intervened well there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
That's a sharp pass. And it's Messi. And he was quick to react.
It's a really well-measured ball.
Rijkaard. And it's slung out wide. Beckenbauer gets it away. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's picked out, and Messi! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. That's good play from him.
Messi, he is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's a good spell of possession, this.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Chelsea finding their passes. Can he get it through? And this is Bebeto. Bebeto! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cafu. Bebeto. Check claims comfortable. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bebeto unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Roberto Carlos. It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. And Dixon. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nicely weighted ball. Cafu is there to clear. Rijkaard. Oh, Red, nice interception. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get onto this? And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Brazil are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. So we're just settling back into the finish! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So, third quarter of the game. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Aimed beyond the defence. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Messi. Del Piero. And the shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. No space, no problem, you just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Now, can they get him away? Cafu gets across to intercept that. Nicely intercepted. Knocks it into space. Kante cuts out the pass. Searching pass he's played there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's really well cleared. And it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Messi is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well played, well sorted out. That's an imaginative pass. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cafu tries to pass it through. Has a look and plays it forward. Look at the space here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Brazil really could have done without this.
Substitution in progress.
Dealing with the pressure. And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. Oh no, he misses from the spot.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Shot, surely! He scored! Back to within one! Interesting! Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Diego.
Tied in for the first substitution of the game. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Number 24, Riker. Coming on the field. Number 7,
But still, he just read it.
Number 14,
Looking for the run. Oh, super fine.
21, Maradona.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
All-time excellent interception.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Cafu. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a key interception. No, it's not getting there. Neymar, he can run onto that. He has on it. And that would have won it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
And that's been won straight back. Maradona. That was not gone well. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Perez. Mohamed Salah has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. The final 5 minutes.
Brazil can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
He's gone out for a throw-in. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. No, he wasn't going to let him pass.
There will be
It's
5 minutes
Maradona.
added time.
Perez. And this is and a shot! Oh, he goes again! They did it! They have stolen level at the last! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due, this is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Perez. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, that's well seen too. And that's it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Brazil can always take more positives from the
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can do.
He's got two! And he's taking no chances there. He has found the way through. Here comes the corner. Poland with the corner. They're first. Brazil are looking to go forward now. That has been slung wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's a loose ball. And it's Pedri. He's on it, can he get away? And he was alert to it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Neymar, and that has left him in a heap. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. That has ended up in no man's land. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Neymar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's not gone well. Brazil are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Rijkaard receives a big header! No, he's got that completely wrong. Played out towards the right wing. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chooses to go cross-field. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Bellingham. And this is Kluivert. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
And you make it sound so simple. Brilliantly cut out.
And he shoots! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Gabriel. And the pass is intercepted. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Can he finish? It's hit the upright, and he's falling up!
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Rijkaard.
Brazil can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Passing nice and neat. Oh, what has happened here? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And here's Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kluivert. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Pedri. Time and again they are repelled. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
It's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Brazil leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Poland, number 14, Petri, number 23.
And the second half gets underway. Brazil carrying a one-goal lead.
Cristiano Ronaldo,
Looking for the run.
number 21, Yamal.
Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
There's the shot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Poland grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Neymar. And it's Bellingham. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, Red, nice interception. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. That's a simple one for the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's been slipped through. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And that is expertly dealt with. Bellingham. Kluivert. Has a shot! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the comeback is complete! Oh, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Poland take the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Aims beyond the defence. Oh, well played.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Mbappe. Del Piero. Del Piero showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Poland looking to pass their way through. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Lamine Yamal had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
Substitution.
Poland have their second corner now. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And it's Navy. He's got a goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Neymar is offering a right smile there.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! Oh, taken with style! Two to the good, and they are purring! Absolutely purring! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Well, that has changed the dynamics somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That's the keeper's ball. And he cuts out the supply. Sprint it left.
This is the time you need that pace.
Yamal! Yamal! And that would have won it.
Well, there's a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game's already won.